All right, so if you have not watched my long video, I have only one very, very long video on this channel, which is a one-page agency website. Then probably you have not seen me building the tab section, which has a very interesting layout, to say the least. So this is what you are going to see in this video, and if you want to see the long video, you can watch it here. But in the meantime, let's get into it. So the widget that I was talking about is, I'm not sure if it's still experimental, but we're talking about the tabs, widget tabs. Because I've heard that they are kind of better or improved. I for one, to be honest, like it. I find that it's helpful and interesting, and basically just use your imagination and build the stuff, and build it as custom as possible or as simple as possible. So I'm going to be deleting the ones, the ones that they have set here. I'm just going to keep one, obviously. I don't think I can even delete it. And I am going to basically add in the names of the team members, of Studio Bright. And duplicate, duplicate, and duplicate. And let's just say Matt. And the next one is Easy. All right, so let's go back to content. Let's stay here on the content page, and let's set the direction of the tabs to be top and justify center. So we want them at the center. And now let's go to style and set the gap between tabs to be 32, and distance from content is going to be 25. And also let's set the gap between the elements in this container, and I am going to say 100. It sounds excessive, but trust me, when you look at it, it's not really. So yeah, okay, let's go and style our tabs, because this is not looking nice. Okay, the color on normal is going to be orange. Oops, that is the text. No. Not the tab, yeah, tabs here. Okay, so background color is going to be orange, or studio orange color. Whoa, that's ugly. Background active, it's going to not be green, it's going to be our off-white color. Okay, let's set the border radius to be 50, and padding is going to be top. What I want to do is, oopsies, no. It's gonna be 12, 50, 12, 50. Yeah, it's looking good. Okay, let's go to our typography and switch the color to be black. Actually, no, it's going to be off-white on active, on normal, and on active is going to be black. Yes. All right, let's go to typography, and obviously set our background, set our typography, our keyboard, and also switch our size to 1.3 rem, and we will leave it at 500 medium width. Okay, this is going to be very interesting, and bear with me because it's going to take a little bit of time. We're going to be adding 5 containers in here. No other widgets, just containers. And we're going to make this interesting. So in our first tab, we're going to be adding 5 containers, okay? Make sure that you set the wrap to wrap of the content. This is important because otherwise things will just not look good at all. All right. So I'm going to add a container in here, and bear with me. All right, this container is going to be full width, 20%. Okay, let's give it a background so we see what we're doing here on this page. we're going to go with dark sand, and we are also giving it a border radius of 30. Also, layout wise, we're going to give it a height of 26. I am going to add an image in here. Where are the images? And let's go to images. Gonna go with this one. I'm going to set the image to 100%, max width 100%, a height of 16 ph, border radius of 30, of course, and let's give some padding to the container that is in. Let's see how it looks. Yes, it's looking good. All right, let's align cell. Okay, so while you're in this container, make sure that you set the direction to be row vertical, because we are going to add something else in here, and that's going to be a heading. Oops, why? Okay, so this heading is going to be an H3, and it's going to sound something like, okay, let's set the color first, because my eyes are hurting. Font, I am going to say the weight, set the weight to 400 and the size to 1.1, and this will stay throughout our website, any size, at any size of the website. So this is going to say latest design work. So basically this image would be a picture of a mock-up or something that this person Jane has worked on last. Yeah, let's go back to our style, and let's go back to transform uppercase. What I will do is set the margin to be 5 top and about 10 left, not about, but 10. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to duplicate this. Of course, one mistake I made or kind of forgot is go in the tab and make sure that the tab is set to direction horizontal, because you want the elements to be sitting next to each other, unless you don't, so then it's fine. Okay, and also make sure that they're centered, and yeah, that's it. All right, so I am going to change this image to be the image of the person that we are talking about, and let's change this to be medium size. Style, it's going to be cover. Oh, by the way, did I say? Yeah, should be cover. All right, now let's play a little bit with this container. Let's design it. So this is going to be 25 width and 40 height. Don't worry, we're gonna fix it. And the image is going to have a height of 30. And let's call her Jane, plain Jane. Jane Wang. No, Jane Beanie. That's how you spell Beanie? I don't remember. Anyway, and let's duplicate this, and we're gonna switch it to a P and say design lead. Also, we need to change the font height, width, height, and everything. So this is going to be 0.9, I think. Yes. And we're gonna give it a margin top of -15. -15. Yes, she has a big head. Okay. Oh, right. Let's change the color of this container. We want it orange. Oops. Yeah, there's also something weird happening. I think maybe it's something to do with the tabs not working properly. I don't know. As you can see, whenever you change this, it doesn't work. Let's duplicate this, and I'm not gonna change it. Let's just design it. Let's just make it look good. 100 and Who knows what it is? Whoops. And say these are lead. Oops. Oh God, it's not working again. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe there are some issues still with let's save it and have a preview with the tabs. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, this is an issue. And let's have a look. A looky look. All right, trust me, this is not going to stay like this. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this because reasons. Just delete this. I know, my process is weird, right? I know. Delete this, and this is going to have a height of 8. Not 408, just 8. Thank you very much. Justify the content center, align self center, and as you can see, we have a different shape. All right, I don't want this. I want it to be more rounded, and that means we have to go all the way to 50. All right, so this, wait, let's change the color first. It's going to be black. Our text will be of white. Where are you? Of white, and I have a clamp prepared for it. Also, let's see something. We have some padding here that we need, margin that we have to remove. Margin top as well. That's the thing with reusing things on the page. You still have to delete some of the styling. Wow, that was hard. Okay, typography. So we are going to go and add our clamp. I have one prepared. So we have the font going from 1.1 rem down to 0.8 rem, the smallest. So yeah. Okay, let's duplicate this. I promise we're close. We're getting closer. Okay, and I'll duplicate this as well. Okay. So let's work first with this one. This one is going to basically stay the same. I'm just going to say something like obsessed with pixel perfect design. And we are going to give this a length of 38. Okay, and now to the last element. Let's delete this. We are going to remove, no, actually we're going to change the background from black to the color of our container, and it's going to be medium sand. You don't see it, but it's there, trust me. And we are going to go to add a global element, which is our CTA, get in touch. Yes, we still need to edit it to make it a little bit smaller. Let's go to typography and go all the way to 0.9. Let's also change our, not for the radius, but padding. Let's say 15 top bottom, and we can change this to 40 and 40. Or even less. 40. Yeah. And you can also save this one as well as a global widget and just add the details for it, like smaller, CTA, orange, blah 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 blah, whatever, you know what I mean. Okay, let's first of all give a border because I don't see it to this, and we do want a border, so it's going to be not -1, and the color is going to be black. And what we are going to be adding in here is going to be basically this, but we're going to make it smaller, obviously. All right, so what I will do, I will copy this container and just drop it in here. And we need to change some things, obviously. All right, so I am going to remove the padding first of all. Whoops, why did I do that? Remove the padding. We will fix it, no worries. I will remove first of all, the color. Actually, I will add a color. I will add the same color of dark sand. No, of medium sand. We have to keep in mind the sticky situation. And remove some of the top margin, which is quite a lot. Maybe we will play around with it. Okay, so first of all, let's have a play with this. I'm gonna remove some of this, and I'm just going to keep 4. And obviously we have to change the font size because it's way too big. Let's say 1.5. Let's do the same thing on the other side. 4. Yeah. 1.5 here as well. Okay. It's kind of working. Okay. What we need to do is basically just remove this space or just have a minimal gap between the elements. Yeah. Also, let's give some margin bottom here because we are running into no space. Right. So let's change the size of this container. It's going to be 26 or 25, whatever. And what I want to do is also give it a top of minus, yeah, I know, give it a top of minus 325 minus, and left is going to be 15. And this container is going to have a height of 100. Oh, margin top 100. All right, this is kind of like, what? All right, now let's go to this container. We will adjust them one by one and play around with the things. And then center, actually. Let's center it. This should be good. Let's see how it's looking. All right, it seems like we still need to do some work here. This one is not sitting in the right position. What's going on? Okay. If you know a better solution than this, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so we can also move this further if we want. Let's see, how can we do that? Okay, I think let's go all the way 150, and then this one, maybe. It's all about a little bit of play around, you know? Let's just say that's okay. Maybe this one. Not easy building interesting stuff. It takes time, you know, and sometimes it doesn't work out. But I think in this case it's working out. Okay, this button is some work. All right, let's align this in the center, or no, let's keep it here and give some space on the left, about 50. So, yeah, this is how you build weird stuff. Okay, and now you're wondering, because obviously Elementor does not have this option. As you can see, you cannot just copy and paste the look, you cannot copy and paste the style of this tab to the next one. And I was agonizing, thinking that I will probably have to do this all over again, and I was losing my mind. But you don't have to. For example, just go to set the styles for your layout. So go in the tab 1, and make sure that you have the same settings in the second one. So let's go to the second one. So wrap, center, center. Let's see what else. That should be it, right? Okay, let's basically copy and paste this in here one by one, and let's see how things will work. Paste. Oh, by the way, yes, we have to set this row horizontal. Okay. this one, and not the biggie, right? Let's go with this. Copy, paste. Yeah, because it's contingent on this being there as well. Just paste. Whoops. Yep, just a little bit of rearranging. Okay, let's just change this image. We're looking for our guy, and our guy's name is Matt. Done. Fictitious name, obviously. Matt Dunn. Okay, and he is a motion designer. Motion designer. Okay, so basically everything is the same. We will just change this thing here where he's showing off his latest project, and let's choose something cool as well. Wow. Okay, let's go with this one. Yeah, it goes with the theme, right? Okay, let's publish. Also here we have to change the text and say something about the designer. So I love pizza. And Matt says he loves, oops, I love movies. Whatever, you get it. Okay, let's update again. Let's go and have a preview, and voila. Yes, we need to adjust this, but let's switch to Matt. Right, we have to set the same styling, right, to the same to the other tab. So let's go back to chain and let's see what do we have here. So the padding is 50 basically. Padding 50. If we don't have it, we set it, and I think that's it. Publish and have a look again. I think there's something else that I need to do, and that's no, actually there's nothing else. Okay, let's have a look. All right, our darling Jane and Matt, and as you can see, nothing else changes but their work. Obviously this would change. We can also say something else for Matt, and it would be so nice because they change but nothing else changes, if you know what I mean. Everything looks so good except for this, which is, I need to change that. So okay, in preview might look weird, but let's see. Okay, I think we can still go a little bit higher, although it might be okay. Anyway, Matt, you can see, yeah, that needs to change, but other than that, everything is so cool. I love it. And if you'd like to see what else you can build with Elementor, watch this playlist here. And if you have gotten any value out of this video, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video, and I'll see you next time.